Isn't that a daisy? Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, and thank you for tuning back into St. Andrew TV, a cure for your Monday blues. I'm your host, Andrew, and today we are doing another installment of Hollywood Western wardrobes, and I don't think an introduction is necessary today because I am, of course, dressed as the iconic portrayal of Doc Holliday by Val Kilmer in the movie Tombstone. But I did want to go a little bit off script with today's video because I didn't want to do something that you saw in the film. I wanted to do something that never made it to the film. And I actually found an outfit while I was searching Google Images to match up outfits that was supposed to be in the film but never made it into the film. So if you follow me along, we are going to go through every article of clothing that you see here, and hopefully you can recreate the Doc Holliday that you see right in front of your eyes. As with every Hollywood Western wardrobe video that we do, we start with the hat and we go all the way down to the boots. So the hat itself has a 4 5/8 inch crown that has dents, and it also has a crease. It is black and is 10x beaver fur felt. This also comes with a 4-inch brim that is pencil curled and has a bound edge. And if you can see here, it comes with a 1/2 inch grosgrain ribbon that is loose where it is stitched into the crown of the hat. Next, we will move on to the coat, which is a gray or charcoal traditional Prince Albert frock coat. It is single-breasted with covered buttons. And what I mean by traditional, it is full length. It goes down to about the back of your knees. Next, we move on to this beautiful vest. It is a paisley vest that is silver in color, that is single-breasted, and has a pointed front. Now, here is a caveat with the outfit that you saw earlier in the video and my outfit. The one in the earlier portion of the video has a little touch of gunmetal, which I'm assuming matches the jacket that is with this outfit, or it has a touch of black. But other than that, the material and the design is the same, just the color might be a little different. Next, we have the shirt, and there are more caveats that come with the shirt that I'm currently wearing versus the ones that you would see in the film, or for instance, this one that was not seen in the film but was supposed to be used. This is a white button-up dress shirt with a French collar. Now, the ones that you see in film were either a pop-up collar or a high collar, and you could actually see the puff tie that he is wearing around the whole neck. This one, the collar folds down, such as the French collar. From what I can tell from the photo, I'm not sure if it has a bib on the shirt or not. That is something that my eyes could not pick up if it does. The same goes for if the shirt is completely buttoned up or if it is a pull-over shirt. The next is the puff tie, and that is exactly what it's called if you look for a replication elsewhere. It is a plain black puff tie. You don't necessarily need to go with the color black because he wears a vast variety of puff ties during the film Tombstone. So you're really covered with any color direction that you go. You can always match it up with something. Obviously, we're not trying to replicate perfectly what's in the film. We are just trying to get it as close as we possibly can. And even you can throw your own personal interest and your personal touch on it. You can make it unique to you. You can make your own Doc Holliday, so to speak. Next, we move on to the trousers, which are black or a charcoal that could potentially match the Prince Albert frock coat. However, from what it looked like to me, it was much darker, and it looked like it was a separate than what you would see with a traditional suit. Now, I can't tell from the picture if these have a traditional waist or if they have a fishtail, but I do know that they were probably held up with elastic suspenders. You can see those right there. My outfit comes with traditional waist. There is no fishtail design, which sit higher up on your waist. And to add murkiness to the water, there are some scenes in the movie that you can actually see what appears to be pinstripes on his pants, which would make sense. That was a more sophisticated and decadent look for the time, as you didn't really have anything to buy except for clothes, so most likely you were wearing the money that you had. And finally, we have the boots, which are just a tall pair of black riding boots that he actually put his pants over in the film, so you don't really get a gauge of how tall the stem was on the boot itself. But they do come with pretty noticeable heels on them. The reason why he would put his pants over the stem of the boot is because he was a townsman. He was not spending a lot of time on horses, and that's usually a good tall tale sign of somebody who is either in the city a lot or out on the trails a lot, whether their boots are outside or inside of their trousers. But it comes with a normal round toe and a leather bottom, just as all the boots of that time period. As for accessories, he has a beautiful gold pocket watch in the film that I do not have. Gold is incredibly expensive right now. I do believe I looked the other day, it was at $2,200 an ounce. So, no, I'm not buying gold anytime soon, but if you'd like to replicate it with some fool's gold or a pocket watch that has fool's gold in it, that is what you would be looking for. His accessories also come with a double shoulder holster with a nickel-plated Colt single action army and a nickel-plated, which I don't have because this is a single shoulder holster, a nickel-plated Colt Lightning. The tie tack that you see in the film is actually diamond studded. Mine is not diamond studded, it is actually sterling silver, and it is of a little jackalope. It was modeled after this guy right here. I don't know if he's cut off in frame. You can see the hat that I faked my shot on. So if you really want to steer into the character and bring Doc Holliday to life, you do have to do 3 more things. The first of which is to catch an infectious airborne disease such as tuberculosis. The other thing that you need to possess is a crippling gambling addiction. You must play cards, you must go gamble all your money away. And the third and final one that you could possess is have an inclination to self-medicate. Drinking, smoking, anything that really goes along with number 2, gambling. You need to start conducting yourself in that manner. And I guess there's a fourth one if you really want to put the cherry on top. Go to a school of dentistry and start working on people's dental hygiene. Nothing says you want to be Doc Holliday more than possessing those 4 extra things. You actually might be Doc Holliday. I hope everybody enjoyed this installment of Hollywood Western Wardrobes. This is Val Kilmer's take on Doc Holliday in the movie Tombstone. I hope I did my due diligence and did this outfit justice. It's probably one of the most iconic characters in Western cinema, and I hope I didn't disappoint. Hell, I'm frail enough to look like I'm suffering from a case of tuberculosis. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed today's video. I even put mustache wax in to replicate the mustache you see in film. So if that doesn't get the like, I don't know what will. Also, leave me a comment stating what you liked about the video, or tell me who I should dress as next. I have a Patreon that is linked down in the description and also appearing at the bottom of your screen. If you'd like to continue to support the content that you see here on the channel, please feel free to go leave a donation. Everything is homegrown and grassrooted, and I like to keep it that way. It's all community-based. But that is not to feel any obligation, only if your means allow you to do so. The content on YouTube will forever remain free. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed as of late, but for those of you who have come across this video or this channel, maybe because you like Wild West content, maybe because you want to dress like your favorite American folk hero, Doc Holliday, or maybe you had no idea that I was actually wearing Crocs the whole time I was filming this video, think about hitting that subscribe button, because in the words of Doc Holliday, you're a daisy if you do.